I am Alberto Grignolo with DIA Global Forum. We're at the DIA annual meeting in San Diego in June 2019. I'm speaking with Dr. Yasuhiro Fujiwara, who is the new Chief Executive at the Pharmaceutical and Medical Devices Agency of Japan, the PMDA. Fujiwara-san, welcome and thank you for meeting with us.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Are you enjoying the annual meeting so far?
Yeah, very much.
As the new Chief Executive, I believe you started in April 1st, 2019 in your role. Can you tell us about your vision for PMDA?
Yes, I set up my vision in four. And I said that first is patient first, and the second one is access first, and safety first, and the last one is the agent first. I set up these four first is the priority of my new job.
Can you tell me a little bit more what the four Fs mean, one by one, perhaps, your vision?
First is patient first means that when I was a medical oncologist and I spent almost 20 years clinical work at the National Cancer Hospitals. And based on that experience, I said my staffs, please always remind or check or see the patients and their families. That means that all the review activity, safety activity, and many works at the PMDA have to be based on that's mine or that feeling. And the second one, access first. Access first, because I taken care of breast cancer patients, and always breast cancer patients eager to have a new medical technology or medical new drugs, and they always complain at my clinical work or outreach clinic. So then every PMD staff thinks about the patients, and then they have to enable the patient access to those kind of innovative medical technology or new drugs. So I said access first.
What stands in the way of patient having access to medicines? What factors prevent access or slow it down?
From the standpoint of the PMDA, I think two factors that exist. One is review first, and also the many pharmaceutical affairs system is needed. For example, the Ministry of Health and Welfare in Japan has studied the conditional time-limited approval system, also a sakigake system. Those kind of pharmaceutical affair regulation is very useful for the timely access to the patients.
And what do you mean by safety first?
Safety first. And when we approve the drugs at first or in the firstly, it is needed to follow the drugs after approval in a post-marketing setting. So I said the staff's pharmacovigilance is very important. And in that case, please keep in mind always safety is very, very important for the faster access to the new technologies.
And Asia first, what does that mean in your vision?
Yeah, Dr. Kondo, my former chief executive, thinks globalization of PMDA is very important. I mean, I succeeded his mind, and when I was a medical oncologist, I did many multinational trials within Asia. But when I do the multinational clinical trial in Asia, I encountered many obstacles regarding the clinical trial notifications or pharmaceutical affairs in each country is a little bit different, or many conflict does exist. So based on that experience, when I get into the PMDA, I contacted many Asian regulators and discussed about how to conduct the clinical trial smoothly from now on. So I said the final my purpose, the Asian first, and then do the clinical trial more smoothly within Japan and also in Asia. And after that, the many new medical technologies or drugs can be accessible to the Asian people faster than now.
That reminds me that PMDA has a training center and has had for many years. What is the function and the future vision for the PMDA Training Center in your plans?
PMDA thinks that the Asian Training Center is very important. And for example, last year we did 10 training seminars, and also about less than almost 300 regulators all over the world, especially from Asia, comes through the PMDA, and then they train by our PMDA staffs, and those kind of things is very necessary for the globalization of PMDA, but also the fast access of new medical technology or drugs to the Asian people.
On which topics does PMDA provide training to other regulators? Some examples.
medical devices or QMC or quality assurance system or clinical trials reviews. So many field covers at ATC, Asian Training Center.
So you plan to continue the activities of the Asia Training Center?
Yeah, I think we stress that Asian Training Center. And also the Japanese government is now thinking next year's budget, the more budget go into the internationalization, also including the ATC.
Well, I wish you very good luck with your new, very important role, and I thank you for your time today, Fujiwara-san.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.